performance. Back in a moment, so don't leave your seat. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Quite a series on our hands, folks, and this is only the first round. Game 6 in the West. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is determined to make it work in Minnesota. He says to build a legacy, we got to win. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to keep step by step, brick by brick, building something. A culture that's going to stand here for a long time. It has required a lot of patience, guys.
It has indeed, David. Thanks. You look at Minnesota. Well, Greg, we know it's an uphill battle from here, down 3-2, and there's no wiggle room. Yet there is some reason for optimism.
Yeah, I mean, they've already proven, Kev, they can win. They've done it twice in this series. They're home. They've adjusted to everything that's been thrown at them. We'll see if they can do it again here and even things up.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard. And for the Timberwolves, we've got Patrick Beverley. He's out there with D'Angelo Russell. Towns is out there with Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. There's Jackson with the 3. Now, here is Russell. On deep. The rebound by Steven Adams. Here's Morant. Over Beverly. Got a piece of it.
At the point guard position, Patrick Beverley is a great shot blocker.
Towns for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Towns has got the first 3 points tonight for Minnesota. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bane. There's Jackson with the 3. And another miss by Memphis. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Russell from long range. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
Morant passes to Brooks. Jackson, a screen on Russell. Brooks finds Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Towns for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. It's Brooks on the wing. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
The Grizzlies on offense. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Russell against Morant. Over Russell. And it's Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. From deep 3-point range, and the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Brooks against Beverly, shoots it. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Brooks.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's time for T-shirts. All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud. for your Minnesota Timberwolves, Jason. Give it up for your
Timberwolves trail by 4. Out to the right wing. Here's Russell with the 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
After suffering that knee injury in the bubble back in 2020, Jackson worked his way back steep.
That's always one of the toughest parts of the game. Dealing with serious injury when you're young. They're hoping he can remain healthy because he's a foundational piece moving forward.
First free throw is good.
We've watched Jaren Jackson struggle with early career injuries, but despite the setbacks, he's continued to grow and become a stronger player.
Both free throws good from Jackson.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Also looking it over. Here's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside, Towns. Back to Edwards. Stolen by Brooks. To the inside. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Vanderbilt. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, Russell. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Jackson, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Jackson's got 6 points.
What you know you love about Jaren Jackson is the length, the instincts. He has a natural feel for the game.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Anderson comes in for Adams, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Bain. Now, here is Russell. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
1:39 left in the first. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now, here's Melton. Over Edwards. Off the left rim and out.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Beverly against Morant. Into the lane and finished up by Morant.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Brooks against Russell. Jackson has the open look. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Bounce pass, Russell. Here's Vanderbilt. He's covered by Anderson. Offensive rebound. Can they get it? Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect. Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Jackson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And that's now 11 points for Jaren Jackson.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Cognizant of the entire court, Russell aware of where the defenders are and really does a great job creating opportunities.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. better young two-way big men in the NBA?
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Well, with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Anderson and Jackson inside. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard position.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's Morant. No good there. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
And look at what they did in the fourth quarter. Just totally out of sync and lacking in intensity. And that turned into that huge comeback.
Now Morant. After D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Morant drives in. And here's Anderson from the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Russell lets it go with a 3. Again, Russell missing.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Morant's got 5 now. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call. And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
We're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Steven Adams is checked in for the Grizzlies.
Steven Adams.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Towns for 3. And the 3 ball is good. 8 points for him.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Pass to Anderson. Russell against Morant. Shot clock at 6. And Adams with the slam.
Coming off the pick, Morant looks to pass, and he is precise with the location.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry. And he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And here's Morant. After D'Angelo Russell hitting the 3. Great open look there. Bane's got 6.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Back to Russell. From outside the arc. Morant with some nice D. And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant. Reminiscent of Allen Iverson. The way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Brooks. And the Grizzlies leading by 14.
2 minutes.
Morant outside. Anderson outside. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Russell fires away from way outside. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Grizzlies. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Vanderbilt. No points in the game yet for him. And Russell gets it to go.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Morant drives in. Payne for three. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. 9 points in the game so far.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Again, Russell missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Payne for three. Minnesota with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant with the steal. In the corner, it's Melton. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Russell. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Memphis. To the left wing. Crafty move. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Over to the wing. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And interesting, Russell's jump shot looks something like a set shot, but that helps him maintain that good solid pace.
And so it's Memphis out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Thanks for tuning in to our Game 6 coverage. A big lead through the first half for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime work.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. Elimination games, always drama-filled, much like the interactions here on set. You would agree, Kenny?
Yeah, we do have some moments here. But you live for moments like this. The tension is palpable. Each team fighting for a huge win. And the fans love it.
Yeah, they love it, especially if your team is up 3-1. This turns out to be a 3-2 series. It's going to be a really fun Game 6.
You guys always know how to be so optimistic, and now back for the second half.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
He's one of those players who can turn up when necessary, and you need those guys in big games.
Timberwolves trail by 17. You've got Russell. He's out there with Patrick Beverley. Anthony Edwards out there with Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Keep track of Ja, especially when he's in transition. He shows you right there.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 17. Morant with the steal. Out to the right wing. Here's Payne. Hits the jumper in space. Bain's got 11 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to. And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Memphis moving that ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Morant kicks to Jackson. That three off the mark. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area, and we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
Now Morant, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And it's Beverly missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 23 to the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Timeout call for Minnesota. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
The Timberwolves have got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Beverly finds Edwards. To the right side. Here's Vanderbilt. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks outside. Morant outside. Adams with the screen on Russell. Morant drives in. An easy 2 points on the layup. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Yep, that one goes in there.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
The Timberwolves shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Beverly for three. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's jacked in for Steven Adams. Conchar comes in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Conchar. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Russell. 17 points in the game. From deep. The shot comes out.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
Good on the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And it's Russell missing. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Conchar, the pass to Brooks.
2 minutes.
Here's Conchar.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Jones. Over Russell. Jones, no luck. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Towns kicks to Russell. Again, Russell missing.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Pass to Clark. And here's Jackson. He's guarded by Russell. And the basket by Jackson.
Jackson Jr.
Jackson's got 15 points.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Jones against Russell. Takes the 13-footer. Jones, no luck. Jones is gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Towns. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 10.
And some much-needed offense right there. He ends that fantastic run by Memphis.
Here's Clark. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second
And the
personal
21st pick in 2019, Smitty, how did Brandon Clark fall that far?
You know, a lot of times when you play 4 years in college, I don't know, for some reason they think something's wrong with that. He was still tinkering with that form on his jump shot, but you look at his productivity at Gonzaga, I'm not surprised how effective he's been in the pros.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Melton's checked in. And so Clark nails both of them.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Now, here is Russell. Six to shoot. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Memphis. Conchar, the pass to Clark. Left side, Jones. And again, Memphis no good. John Moran has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. And